Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the channel. So, Will Smith has apologised for slapping Chris Rock. But has Chris Rock apologised? No. Apparently not. So I saw, late last night actually, again, doing the rounds on Twitter, an apology from Chris Rock. Seemingly an apology anyway. And I was like, God damn, what an absolute loser. Because in the apology, it basically stated things like, you know, we shouldn't be we shouldn't be making fun of this, or this, which just perpetuates the death of comedy. All in all, you know, everything is fair game. Absolutely everything is fair game. I unequivocally believe that when people say that you can't make any jokes that are, you know, people say racism isn't funny. People say paedophilia isn't funny. People say all manner of things aren't funny. No, actually, all things can be funny. And most of those things that I have just said have been joked about live by the likes of Jimmy Carr in absolutely, you know, rapturous applause and laughter. So yes, those things can be funny. Now, you can't just say we shouldn't make jokes of this. A joke done in bad taste is a bad taste joke, and you know, when jokes are made of that type, and you know, they make light of those situations and they are bad, then the comedian knows instantly. So when I saw this apology, I just thought, absolutely, instantly, what a wet wipe, what an idiot, super irritating. So I come on today to obviously talk about this, and then I learn, thank God, that he hasn't actually apologised. So, yeah, good. So let's dive into this. Let's take a look, shall we? The 94th Academy Award has been trending, of course, on Twitter because Will Smith just slapped Chris Rock in the face, which is funny because if you look at the, you know, I mean, we are literally witnessing a man publicly melt down because no one in his circle respects him in any way, shape or form. His wife has cucked him. His wife has said that she will sleep with other men because he doesn't satisfy her in bed. You know, Will Smith is a cuck. Like, he is an unwilling cuck. But he is also willing by default because he's allowing himself to be in that situation, which is a shame. And, you know, to witness this man have a public meltdown, it's very clear that he's had enough. And he was clapping before he got up and slapped Chris. He was clapping. He very much found it funny. And if you freeze frame and you just, you know, you follow the video footage, you can see Jada Pinkett Smith turn around, roll her eyes, and obviously something's been said there. Jada obviously instigated this situation. It's very, very clear. Like, it's clear for anyone to see. Unequivocally, very clear for anyone to see. And, you know, fair enough, Will Smith went up and did this. But again, it's the actions, unfortunately, of a bit of a cuck. Because he did find it funny. Again, if you watch the footage, he did find it funny. It was his wife that didn't. And as a result of that, she then obviously said something. And then he got up and, you know, committed assault. Because that's what it is. And if anything's taught, you know, anything's been a lesson learnt here is that, you know, rich people can go around assaulting people and it's all fine. It's absolutely all fine. And also all the idiots on Twitter that say, no one can talk about this if you're white, you're a moron, shut up. On Monday, March 28th, the former Fresh Prince of Bel-Air issued an official apology to Rock and took full accountability for the very public assault. Around the same time, a purported apology from Chris Rock to Pinkett Smith and the rest of their family started making the rounds. However, Rock's team has officially shut that down, which I'm super glad about. You know, normally a lot of people will go and just not say anything. So I'm glad that someone's come out and said, no, he's not said anything. This is not true at all. So according to The Hollywood Reporter's senior film editor, Rebecca Keegan, Chris Rock has not yet issued a statement. There is a statement going around purporting to be from Rock that is not from him. Per his team, it's the one that starts, as a comedian, it can be difficult to understand. Which is ridiculous. You know, it's a ridiculous apology. And you know, when I read that, it really annoyed me. I'm not going to read it because it is fake. But if you see anything like that going around, it's fake. Thank God. It's fake. So while Chris Rock's apology is fake, Smith's is not only real but seemingly genuine. Yeah, I mean, it is. I'll tell you what, it probably is genuine. And you know why it's probably genuine? Because his wife made him do it. So violence in all its forms is poisonous and destructive. Yeah. No one should be doing any acts of violence. Not in that fashion anyway, right? My behaviour at last night's Academy Awards was unacceptable and inexcusable. Okay, that's where it ends. But he continues. Jokes at my expense are part of the job. This is what my actions were unacceptable and inexcusable. That's it. You are excusing your actions by doing this though. But a joke about Jada's medical condition was too much for me to bear, and I reacted emotionally. No, you joked about it, mate. You laughed. We could see you laughing. We could see you laughing. So no, it was your wife that made you do it. And again, if it was unacceptable and inexcusable, then this part doesn't need to be said. Sorry, I'll scroll down. This part, but a joke about Jada's medical condition doesn't need to be said. That part doesn't need to be said because this part, it negates anything that comes after it. I'd like to publicly apologise to you, Chris. I was out of line and I was wrong. I'm embarrassed that my actions were not indicative of the man I want to be. Yeah, because you're not that man. Well, you're not that man because you're barely a man at this point in time, unfortunately. And I do say that with the unfortunate, you know, it is unfortunate that he is barely a man. His wife has publicly cucked him, publicly humiliated him, sleeps around. Again, if you don't know the ins and outs of this, ladies and gents, just as a quick rundown, Jada Pinkett Smith, I think it was in 2019 or something along those lines, maybe even before that, came out publicly, you know, that they're not officially together. They have an open marriage where she can sleep with whoever she wants. He can't do the same. She slept with her son's friends. She publicly said that Will Smith doesn't satisfy her in bed. And yeah, publicly cucked Will Smith. I mean, it's Will fucking Smith, for goodness sake. This guy can probably have numerous women. Anyone he wants, I'm sure he could have. He could trade this 50-year-old wife in for a younger model. You know, he absolutely could. And, you know, I'm not one of these people to sit there and say, unequivocally, you should just be trading up and getting young and blah, 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 blah. But, you know, this woman is a disgrace to their family and a disgrace to what they call a marriage. They've also, you know, so definitely trade her in. Get someone that respects you, Will. Unbelievable. Get someone that doesn't make you get up and do stupid things like you did at the Oscars. Rock declined to press charges against Will Smith, which we already know about. And just as a quick one, this is the statement. This is what made me roll my eyes. As a comedian, it can be difficult to understand which lines are to be crossed and which ones aren't. Last night I crossed a line that I shouldn't have and paid the enormous price of my reputation as a renowned, not renowned, comedian. Comedy is never about poking fun at or making light of people with major ordeals happening in their lives. No, it is. You can do that. Absolutely, you can. So no. Anyway, there you go. There you have it. It's fake. What do you think? Let me know. Again, looking into this more and more, it's difficult to be super mad at Will Smith, but what it is and it isn't. Like, it's easy to be mad at him because, again, you shouldn't get up and, well, one, if you're going to get up and like hit someone, punch him, don't slap him. Yeah, even slapping someone can kill them. You can blow an eardrum quite easily. You could knock them out. They could fall on the floor, hit their head. There's so many things that could have gone wrong. But also, you know, and those saying that it's fake, I don't think it is. It's not. I don't think it's fake. There's so many things, subsequent chain of events that occurred after it. People trying to help him, trying to, you know, calm him down. Will Smith, I mean. So I don't think it was fake. But all in all, what an absolute joke. And the apology from Will Smith doesn't stand up. You can't sit there and say, well, you know, I can't, you know, make a joke about Jada's medical condition, whilst also sitting there and saying, you know, my actions were inexcusable and unacceptable. That's where that ends at that point, you know. But anyway, let me know what you guys think down below in the comment section. If you're new here, do hit subscribe, guys. Please do turn the bell notifications on. Apparently, people have just not been getting notifications. It's really frustrating. If you're one of those individuals, then just check the bell notifications, notify to all. And if you still don't get them, follow me over on Twitter. There's a link to that in the description box, as well as my second channel. Thanks so much. Take care.